moisturizer. I'm just gonna wear, oh my god, concealers. I don't really feel the need to, honestly. I don't really see a difference. So anyway, I have school at 10:40 a.m. I have biology and then I have Danish literature. I have not slept at all. I have not slept a peep. The reason why is because yesterday I woke up at, was it 3 p.m. or was it 4 p.m.? I don't remember. Either way, I woke up really late, and when I wake up really late, I cannot go back to bed. By the time we decided to go to bed, it was like 5:30, and I couldn't fall asleep. And then when I looked what time it was like 7 a.m. And I was like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna fall asleep for another hour or half an hour or so. And so that's a lie. It was like 6:30. So I was like, I'm just gonna get up because I have to be up at 9:30 anyways. And I know that it's going to be really freaking hard for me to wake up because I have, because I haven't slept. And by that point, I probably only got like an hour asleep, maybe 2. This is actually kind of weird to do because my mirror is like really far away. Hang on. So I was like, you know what? I've been really slacking with videos and whatever. So I just decided to make a get ready with me. If I have time, I might make another video. It depends, but yeah. So yeah, as I said, I have biology and Danish, and both of them are my least favorite subjects. I have Danish, sorry, I have Danish, biology, history, and religion. And I remember I told my friend, and she was like, what history are you taking? Like, what are you, like, learning? And I was like, I don't know what you mean by that. So I go to college. It's basically high school. It's not that I necessarily dislike biology. Like, I specifically wanted biology because I want to be like an esthetician or something. I don't know, I want to do something within that. But what I don't like is the experiments. I know that probably a lot of people think that that's like an obvious thing, but like I didn't really think it was an obvious thing. I thought that you only really needed that for like chemistry. But now it is also, you also need it for biology, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Because I do enjoy doing like research and like researching different things. But I'm not a fan of like the experience we have to make. In all honesty, look so hot. I don't even know how this looks because I can't properly see. Also, I put on fake nails. I think this is the first time ever I've put on fake nails at 7 a.m. It's 8. I usually don't blend for this long, but since the lighting is so bad, I can't really tell. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch. I don't remember what I was rambling about. I think I was talking about my history teacher. So I really like my history teacher along with my religion teacher and my biology teacher. I like as well. The only person I'm not really vibing with is my Danish teacher, and that's even worse, right? Like, not only do I not care for the teacher, but I also just don't like Danish lit. Okay, I'm scared of putting this on because I don't really. I'm not good at putting it on yet. Okay. I've also, yeah, nothing, never mind, whatever I was gonna say. Okay, well, it definitely could have been better. Is it too dark? I feel like I maybe only should have done one dot. I don't know. I kind of look sunburned a little bit. Speaking of the other day in history class, by the other day I mean on Thursday, we were talking about Vikings. I forgot to put blush on my nose. And I love putting blush on my nose. But yeah, in history class we were talking about Vikings, and he was like asking us to about Viking characteristics, like when you think of a Viking, what's the first thing you're gonna think about, right? He basically was like, just go in groups and talk about it, to each other. And so I talked to the guy behind me, and so we were talking, whatever, and then like when we like were ready to talk about it, he like asked around, he also asked people that weren't raising their hand, and he was like, Anna, like, what do you think when you think of it? I immediately thought of Old Norse, which is what they used to speak. That was like their language. And my language, my native language, is actually derived, is that the right word, from Old Norse. And so I said Old Norse, and I said it in Danish. But I guess I wasn't speaking very clearly because he couldn't hear me. So like, he asked what a few times, which was just awkward on its own. And then eventually, like, he was like, I could hear the second one. He's like, I could hear the second thing you said, which was the Norse, but he couldn't hear the old that I said. And it was just kind of awkward. And so my classmate, I'm hesitant to call her my friend because we're not really friends yet. We're kind of getting there, but but she like answered, and she said Old Norse, and he's like, oh yeah, whatever. So we like talk about that. So he's like, ask a question about it, whatever. Or no, he asked me if we could understand Icelandic, and I was like, no, which we can't. I mean, we can understand certain words, but that's what a lot of languages, like, I do not understand. I forgot to put powder under my eyes right away. I do not understand Dutch, but I remember this one time this girl uploaded a text message between her and a friend, and it was in yeah, so I don't know why I didn't say that. I should have said like, oh, I understand words here and there, because I do. But it was just kind of awkward, kind of when you couldn't hear me, because people were like, probably, I don't know, I'm like overthinking it, but I overthink everything. Every time I talk, I overthink it. So it's been 2 months now. I haven't really made friends. Not really. Like, I talk to people here and there, but I haven't really made friends. This girl that I just talked about, she will most likely become a friend. I knew from the, like, as soon as I saw her, I knew, because she has a septum piercing, and she has pink hair. Wait, no, it's purple. It was pink when I first met her, and she just has a look to her where it's kind of similar to mine. Like, I obviously have had colored. I don't know why I said obviously. This is not obviously, but I've had colored hair before. I've had like pink, not pink. I've had like baby pink, which you can see in, I think, some earlier videos. I'm pretty sure. But whatever. Like, you know, she has a specific look where I just knew that she was gonna become a friend. You know what I mean? It's not that I'm like extremely shy. I mean, I am definitely shy, but I'm not shy. Like, how do I say this? Like, there were moments where some of the people would talk to each other, and they would mention something that where I could easily have jumped in and said something, but I didn't, because, you know, I do have to speak Danish, right? And Danish is my second language, and I honestly, I'm still not comfortable speaking Danish. It's just not something I'm comfortable with completely yet, and so the reason I didn't say anything is because of that. So I hold back a lot because I have to speak Danish, which is very annoying. So, but I do really want to make friends. I do really want to make friends. And then on top of that, this one's just kind of stupid, but I don't want, like, the girl I've talked about, she has like a signature seat in class, and I do, like, she kind of sits like in the middle of the room, and I like to sit either at the very back or usually like to the very right or to the very left. I don't like to sit right in the middle, and so for some reason I'm like, I don't want to just suddenly start doing that, because it feels awkward to me. I don't know, like, it feels awkward making an effort to talk to her. That makes no sense, but, you know, because I refuse to show her that I want to be friends. And it's nothing to do with her. It's nothing like personal. It's just me and my pride. So stupid. Stupid is what it is. Okay, so I'm basically almost done. I need to do highlighter, bronzer, and mascara. For lips, I don't think I'm gonna do anything other than maybe like lip gloss. I use Anastasia Beverly Hills brow. It's in dark brown. I've had this for years. I've probably had it since I was like, I don't know, 16. I don't know. Probably almost had it for a decade. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced bronzer in milk chocolate. Again, an old, extremely old product. It still smells really good though. It still smells like chocolate. So wrote a couple of, actually I think I talked about that, I'll talk about it again. She like wrote a few questions, and she like printed it out and then cut it up into little pieces, and then she like gave each of us a piece of paper, and on it said like, you know, what's your favorite meal, what's your favorite whatever, what's your favorite book, what's your, you know, things like that. And I remember when this girl is in my Danish class. I don't know if she's in it. She might. I don't know if she's in any other class. But I remember this girl came up to me, and I believe my question to her was, "What's your favorite book?" No, I think it was, "What's your current read?" And she said that she was reading Twisted Hate, I think. And I remember I was like, oh my god, like, it made me really excited. I was like, okay, like, here's a girl that I can maybe talk to about books or whatever. But then we obviously never spoke again. And then in my biology class, the teacher, he had made a group of 4/5 people, and I was in group actually with the girl, not the Twisted Hate girl, but the one I just talked about, that I want to become a friend. And we were actually in a group together. It was kind of funny. And we were also in group with one other girl and then this guy. And the guy I could potentially also become friends with. He's kind of nice, and like there was a few weeks ago, I don't remember when it was, but basically our biology on a Friday, I think it was Friday, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, we had to go to a different city. Yeah, a different city. Actually where my biology teacher lives, and he like invited us to his not his house, but they have like a community lot. And basically he had to show us some stuff in nature. And you know, we were really getting along. You know, I was getting along with the guy, and I was getting along with the girl. Like, don't wanna say their names. It's nice, I'm not gonna lie. It's nice to make friends. I just it's hard at the same time, you know. Alright, now on to my favorite part, which is highlighter. This is another product I've had for a decade. It's the Sleek makeup highlighting palette. It's called Solstice. This I cannot speak. This highlighting palette was poppin' a few years ago. Everyone and their mom bought it. And for good reason. I actually forgot my highlighting brush back at home, which is like insane that I even forgot it. I might even show up to work, to school a little bit early, because why not? I have some issues with the program we use for school. We use OneNote and Teams for like our homework. So I feel like it would be a good idea to show up a little early so I can ask for help from the, what's it called, IT guys. generous mom. She already bought my ticket to go home. I am going home on December 22nd. It's like really late, but you know. And then I am flying back on January 2nd. So I get, what is it, 11 days, which is, you know, pretty decent, I guess. So the last thing that needs to be done is mascara, and then I'm also gonna put some highlighter in my inner corner, but I'm gonna do that after mascara. I use like 4 different mascaras because I want to use them up. So I go first in with my telescopic. I forgot my eyelash curler at home, but now when I'm looking back, I'm pretty sure I didn't forget. I just chose not to bring it because I wanted to buy a new one, and then I forgot that I wanted to buy a new one. I don't know, because the eyelash curler I had was also just so old, incredibly old. Okay, next I go in with the Maybelline Sky High. So the makeup I'm doing now is basically my everyday makeup I'm doing, because I wore, and I knew this would happen too. I wore makeup probably the first, like, I don't even think it was the first 2 weeks. I remember I wore makeup like the first week of school, and then I didn't, and then I think I wore it the next week. Tuesday was the only day I didn't, because it was a short day. And then, yeah. So I just don't. So I can't really say every day, but this is basically what I did. The only difference is that I use, obviously not the blush because it's new. I used a Tarte blush, which I forget the name of. In Party, I think it was. I bought this mascara a while back, but I bought it because it's just like so gorgeous. Like, I think it's so pretty, blue with butterflies on it. Like, this is probably the prettiest mascara, and that's why I got it. So honestly, these Too Faced mascaras are really thick, I will say. They also, I feel like, can dry out kind of quick. Speaking of, this is something kind of random I want to really quickly talk about. So, my grandma, she passed away when I was 8. So this was back in 2007. Yeah. But her sister, so my mom's aunt, is still alive, and I visited her a few years back. She lives, I believe she lives in a different town, but, or city, I don't know, but it's not that far away. And my mom told her that I had moved, and she like really wanted me to come visit, or my mom said something like, you know, it'd be fun if I came to visit, so maybe I should, because she I don't know if she still does, but she used to collect, what is it called? Oh my god, I don't know what it's called, those Christmas glass things, and there's like stuff inside. I don't know what it's called, but she used to collect those, and she gave me one, and I still have it. And it's like it's been in my room for like years. So I might visit her. Honestly, why not? I haven't seen her in a couple of years, and you know, I told my mom, I was like, I don't know if I want to, because she's gonna see that I've gotten fat. You know, she's an old woman from a different time. I'm kidding, that's not the reason I don't want to go, but I don't know, whatever. I feel like it could be fun, also because she is